Speaker, I want to thank you for coming to my constituency to come and support us to fundraise for the 16 judges. Congratulations, Mr. Speaker. Thank you so much. Asante sana.
Thank you so much, Honorable Speaker. You know, Honorable Speaker, you are the only one who can save us from this broadened government. Because unless you give us a chance to say something, Honorable Speaker,
Honorable Makala, I've given you a chance.
It will appear like we are not there. Honorable Speaker, let me start by congratulating
when your colleagues were sworn in, you are nowhere.
Yeah, I was, by the way, even when KK was saying we are not here, Speaker was seated here.
Okay.
And it is unfair, Honorable Speaker, for KK to say what he said. This is an honorable house. Honorable Speaker, let me start.
I rolled him out of order, so don't.
Yeah, so let me congratulate our colleagues, Honorable Speaker. Those who have won, irrespective of how they won, we congratulate them. And tell them, Honorable Speaker, that now they made promises to their people, and they start working on what they promised. Honorable Speaker, there are a few things I've witnessed, and my prayer is that as we go to 2027, this House must ensure they don't happen. Honorable Speaker, point number one, the level of violence. Honorable Speaker, we cannot afford as a country to carry what we saw to 2027. Point number two, Honorable Speaker, name calling and abusing other leaders. This was across the board. It looks like what to say is the only united opposition which was abusing. Even your side, the other side, Honorable Speaker, people were being abused, Honorable Speaker. Point number three, Honorable Speaker, is the issue of voter buying, Honorable Speaker, bribery. That we cannot carry to 2027. And as I agree, Honorable Speaker, I want to thank my colleagues because when I look at them, I see what we call the Goliath spirit in them. And I want to tell them as a believer, David was able to make sure that Goliath goes down. Can we be humble ourselves, colleagues? What we are seeing, this name calling, assuming other leaders are not there, one day you might live to regret. I submit, Honorable Speaker, and thank you so much for this opportunity, Honorable Speaker.
Remember.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker, for this chance. Let me congratulate the members of Parliament-elect. Boy, just marveling, just replaced the father. Welcome to Parliament. And Kombe, a seasoned parliamentarian who is back in the House. Together with Magarini and Dakwa, who was the boy who was to make us, the people of the western part of this country, to prove that we are where we are. We are so proud of him. Together with all those who are elected, including Wamudenge, Wamudende, because that one was a proof that the mountain is not owned by any one person. So this election was very specific, Honorable Speaker, and it was actually a vote of confidence in the broad-based government. And indeed, as you look at it, the broad-based government, the Kenyans have shown that they have a lot of confidence in it. And you can't doubt it. All the seats went to the broad-based government. And I want to thank the coalition and the working partnership. I saw our leadership of ODM led by Chair Shinali and others work so closely in Malava, and that was magic. And as we move forward, we want to ask those members who have been elected to work for the people so that when it comes to 2027, we again make it, they make it, and the broad-based government has its day. Thank you, Honorable Speaker, for this chance.
Millie, Odhiambo.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, for giving me this opportunity. Let me join the other members in congratulating all those who have been elected, and especially Mr. Speaker Boyd Were, specifically because of the circumstances under which their father died, and for those who may have been involved in his killing, some hoping that then they would inherit the seat. It is actually good that Boyd won. I want to thank all our supporters for honoring the spirit and memory of Baba. I want to thank the ODM leadership and the broad-based partners for an excellent job. Mr. Speaker, some of the lessons we learned: do not rely on social media. Being loud does not necessarily translate to votes. Young people must decide what they want. It is unfortunate that some young people were opposing Boyd. Mr. Speaker, there is a growing concern over the issue of goonism And as a consequence, Mr. Speaker, even today, one of my constituents called Okundi, out of Gunism, has just been attacked, and we don't know if he's actually going to leave by people who just create a story around you and then attack you. Mr. Speaker, finally, on the issue of ethnicization of politics, which is a growing concern, that you cannot balkanize parts of the country and declare them for given tribes. It is unfortunate, and I want to encourage us as leaders to be careful with what we say, even as we move towards 2027. Thank you.
CNN, is it CNN? Are you called CNN or double N? Double N, sorry. Jockey. Yes.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker, for this opportunity to also congratulate our colleagues who have joined us from today. Honorable Speaker, we know that it was not very easy. The by-elections were tough, but we are here to thank God that they have been able to be successful and they are here with us. And what I would request from each one of them, and especially our colleague in Bere North, Honorable Leo Amudende, we know the whole country, the eyes were on Bere North and especially Embu County, and we are here to congratulate him and to tell him that he has done us proud. Over and above, Honorable Speaker, I wish to remind all the elected colleagues who have joined us this day that they will be judged by results, and because they made promises to their constituents, we request them to ensure that they try at least to deliver before the next general elections, and especially our colleague Honorable Mudende from Bere North. We know the services that the Bere people need, the water, electricity, and even the roads, and many more services that they require. We are trusting, and we know that we can bank on you to deliver. Thank you, Honorable Speaker.
I would like the Honorable Chairman of CII to visit Banisa constituency as a whole, and specifically Luli's location, to find out the situation on the ground, because this is just a cat and mouse game between USF and the MNOs. Thank you, Honorable Speaker.
KJ.
Mr. Speaker, just a quick clarification for the understanding of the honorable member. Universal Service Fund goes to cover the underserved areas. These are the areas that are assumed that they will not get coverage from the commercial telcos. So when the response says that it was found to be commercially viable and USF has not gone into it, it is to say that in the analysis of the Universal Service Fund, they found that Luli's location is a candidate for coverage by the commercial telcos, and as such, they excluded it from the USF coverage funding. And so, Mr. Speaker, as I had committed, our committee shall assist the people of Luli's location and Banisa by purposing to visit the constituency, establish the situation on the ground, but also to give back the feedback that we are getting from Mandera County, from Honorable Umi, to the ministry, so that they can understand that as they wait for telcos to cover Luli's location, the USF can run ahead of the telcos and do the coverage as is required for coverage for places that are underserved, and it is established that Banisa is underserved.
Yes, Umulher Harun.
Mr. Speaker, I happen to be privileged to sit in that committee, and CA was with us in Mombasa 2 weeks ago, and they openly claimed that areas that Mheshimiwa Umi has mentioned cannot be connected because of insecurity. It is what the chairman should have given as a response, not rule it out because it is commercially viable. Mr. Speaker, I disagree, because these are regions that have really been left behind. Communication Authority needs to work with the communities and the members of parliament, not ruling everything commercially viable, yet Safaricom also sends blame back to Communication Authority to connect us. It is wrong, and I reject that response.
KJ.
Mr. Speaker, can I in the same breath respond to the request for statement from Honorable Umi?
Can you respond to her concerns first?
Mr. Speaker, she is totally correct to say that this cannot be a banter between the commercial telcos and USF. That communication authority, from where they sit, they are able to communicate with the telcos, whether it is Safaricom, Airtel, Jamii Telecom, or any other. Indeed, they are the regulator. Communication authority also has a mandate to ensure that they identify the areas that are underserved. And so areas in the north of Kenya that are underserved are candidates for coverage by USF. And it is correct what Honorable Umi Bashir is saying, that it cannot be a cat and mouse game between Communications Authority and Safaricom. And indeed, if she has other information from Communications Authority, it is useful to the committee. However, as the chairperson of the committee, in response to a statement, I cannot put in my own words. I can only report what response came from the ministry. Thank you very much, Honorable Speaker.
Can you now respond to Harun?
Honorable Speaker, in the interest of time, I will also give a very abridged version of the response that we got from the ministry to Honorable Umi Bashir's request for statement. And the response reads that, Umi Bashir. The Honorable Umul Khair.
Omanyo, what is it?
Mr. Speaker, I'm being confused by Honorable Kíller. He's mentioning Umi Bashir, who is a PS in culture, I think. This one is Umi Harun.
KJ, you know too many Umis.
Mr. Speaker, it is clear that there are too many Umis in my life. I'm just about to start speaking the language. Hiskawarama, Sodowa at Parliament, and I'll make this response to Umul Khair, the Honorable Umul Khair, who is a specially elected member of Parliament representing the interests of the youth. And the response, Mr. Speaker, is that the statement that we got from the ministry reiterates that the USF is a cornerstone of Kenya's digital inclusion agenda, having enabled significant progress across mobile and fiber networks, broadcasting and digital content. However, there are persistent challenges, including the remote area infrastructure, the land tenure issues, the logistical constraints, vandalism, and all this, as listed by Communications Authority, require sustained multi-stakeholder collaboration, policy support, and adequate resources. The authority, Communications Authority, commits rigorous financial management, the strengthening of oversight, and aligning USF initiatives with national frameworks such as the Kenya Digital Economy Blueprint and Vision 2030. These efforts aim to ensure that USF continues to act as a catalyst for equitable ICT access and socio-economic transformation. And Mr. Speaker, allow me to invite the Honorable Umul Khair to bring this matter substantially before our committee so that she can benefit fully for being a member of this Communication, Information and Innovation Committee, where we might be able to attend to this matter as a substantive agenda before our committee. Mr. Speaker, I do thank you.
Okay, Jay, Umi.
Mr. Speaker, thank you. I had asked this statement 4 months ago, and I think it feeds into the issues that were raised earlier by members on how slow the responses are coming from the ministry. But regardless, I still appreciate that there's feedback. I have the full report here with me.
And you're satisfied?
I am not satisfied, Mr. Speaker, and I want to highlight a few things as to why this report is not sufficient.
This is not debate. Just ask him a question.
Mr. Speaker, I am not satisfied.
Based on what he has said.
I am not satisfied completely because I serve in that committee myself. The reason I brought this issue as a statement is because I was not even satisfied the few times that we summoned CA to give us responses. And that response from the chair is the reason as to why I'm still not satisfied. The response is here. He has just not even given us a brief of what this report says. So, Mr. Speaker, I will not even be satisfied if I asked him to summon CA to the committee as well, because it's still the same. So I'm stuck, Mr. Speaker. Help me.
Omo, you know, it's not enough to say you are not satisfied 4 times. It's good for you to ask, based on what he said, ask him
But
supplemental
Mr. Speaker,
questions.
He did not issue a detailed response as to what I can even give him as feedback. He just generalized the entire statement.
That may very well be the case. This is statement time. Once a statement is given, however general or detailed, if you are satisfied, we let it rest there.
Mr.
If you
Speaker,
are
I am not satisfied.
That is very good. Now that you are not satisfied, ask him a question so that he can be able to know where he has missed the point.
But I just told him he did not even issue a brief. He just went over the entire report, Mr. Speaker. What do I ask?
Omi, I don't know. I'm trying to help you.
Yes, Speaker.
When you request for a statement, you expect an answer.
Yes.
When an answer comes, you either agree with the response, therefore you're satisfied and we raise the matter there. If you are not, then you question the chairman further.
Mr. Speaker, that's what I was about to do.
The issues raised in your statement. It's not debate time.
The issue I'm raising is the report has cited so many areas that have been covered.
Yes.
If I just pick a simple example, like what I had mentioned earlier, the connectivity, for example, in a town like Galmagala,
Yes.
or a town like Bura, they have cited that they have connected Bura, which is on air, but Galmagala has insecurity issues. Mr. Speaker, it's the same area. And this is what I feel like CA is not telling us. Why do they rule out, especially the regions that should be connected, because the fund is supposed to serve underserved areas. They have ruled out Mandera, Garissa, Wajir as insecurity areas. But the challenge that we have is there's a network called Hormuz, which is benefiting from this region. This network comes all the way from Somalia. Mr. Speaker, a network from another county is serving regions like Mandera, yet C and the committee is telling us we have insecurity in these areas. Mr. Speaker, that's why I am not satisfied with this report. I could go on and on, but I need the chair to question the ministry.
KJ?
Mr. Speaker, the Honorable Umi is not helpless. Our Committee on CII has a mandate that is given by our standing orders, and how we can assist her. If she's not getting any response from Communications Authority, our committee can commit to go to the ground ourselves, establish the issues that she's talking about, so that with the strength that is given by the Constitution and our standing orders, we may be able to face up Communications Authority on the issues that she is raising, because they are real issues. There is no way you can deny a people connectivity in this day and age, claiming that you're denying them because there is insecurity. In fact, to alleviate that insecurity, you need the connectivity. So, Mr. Speaker, with the mandate given to our committee, what we shall do is take up this matter substantively as a committee so that we can plan for a comprehensive visit of the northern frontier district counties of Mandera, Wajir, and Garissa, so that we can establish the issues that are being raised by the Honorable Umi and the Honorable Umi, so that this parliament can assist the honorable members. Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker.
Yes, Harun?
Mr. Speaker, I also forgot in my statement request, I'd asked for CA to also give us a breakdown of the partnership between Communication Authority and KPLC, which the response does not also cover. I also asked them to give us a breakdown of how many companies that have been awarded these tenders. The response has generalized everything. So, Mr. Speaker, I am not satisfied. I request that CA is summoned again to the committee. I sit in that committee. Whenever CA comes, I don't know what kind of protection they have, but they do not give us the right answers. And I'm dissatisfied, Mr. Speaker. Thank you.
KJ?
Honorable Speaker, as you had directed, even including first-time members have a learning curve in the House. And so, as you had directed Honorable Umi, a response is only as good as the question that was posed. And Mr. Speaker, with the clarifications that we have this afternoon, this committee has some business to attend to so that we are
Did
able
you
to...
say that Umi is a member of your committee?
Yes, she is.
And did you also say that you will invite the CS so that you can interrogate?
In fact, we shall be
CS
inviting the authority itself, CA, the Communications Authority, the relevant agency.
Committee work is going on until the 15th of this month. So if you have the time, invite the CA and let Umi come and you assist her to prosecute her issues.
Mr. Speaker, we are well guided, and this is critical because, as you saw, the responses are taken so long. So if the committee calendar allows, we shall prioritize this business. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Before we go to order number 8, I'll give Honorable Odhiambo. Yes, Catherine Omanyo, what is it?
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I wanted to request if the Communication Authority can be summoned at the plenary, because I come from Busia, and what I'm hearing, we are also among the underserved, and I haven't seen anything happening there.
We can't summon a saga to this house. We can summon the minister.
Okay, okay, I
And
stand guided.
if you lay sufficient ground, we will invite the minister. If he doesn't come, we will summon him.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Yes.
I stand guided.
We have, as you are aware, honorable members, our matter on NGCDF has been going on in court. Yesterday was a hearing in the Court of Appeal. Without delving into the matter, because the matter is still sub judice, I'll give Honorable Odhiambo